Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Rakha, Chodash.
Double honors to the apostles and the elders of great millstone, and shalom to sincere Ak. Shalom.
Shalom.
Alright, Shalom. First of all, we want to give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Rakha, Kodash.
Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who were well in peace and salutation all sincere Akim, and lifting up the names of Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Rakha, Kodash in all truth and sincerity. And I repeat that the names of Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, alright, which is a strong tower which the righteous run up in and are safe, roughly paraphrasing, in which we are, of course, the Hebrew Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We are the Lord's chosen people, the only ones that, of course, the Lord is ultimately going to deliver the whole entire nation, all right? Meaning, of course, in the kingdom, because 2/3 got to get cut off and die, all right? But there's going to be a remnant, all right? A little sanctuary that's going to be delivered, and that starts with 144,000 prophets, and the rest of the 1/3, number multitude of men, women, children, and believers. All right, and we are at the times, of course, of the end, in which we are starting to see the earlier, I wouldn't even say signs, the early forms of the persecution coming our way. Anything to say?
No, that was good. But
So we're going to go into this wee lesson, which we have this a woman by the name of Katlin Bennett, who is, she's a hired agent from Alex Jones InfoWars, which I believe Alex Jones' actual true name is what they said his name was, like, I forget what they said his actual name is, but she is paid by Alex Jones and this other organization as well. She tries to claim that she's doing journalistic work, okay, and all she does is pretty much provoke people. Okay, she has a certain agenda, and a certain, you would say, certain view in which she's trying to, of course, promote on that show for InfoWars. And where you have it, we're using us as Hebrew Israelites are being so-called terrorists, all right, being misogynist, being, of course, against white people and stuff, and want to kill them and stuff. Well, you have to understand that there's no such thing as a white person, and you have to understand there's no such thing as a black person. We are Hebrew Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You have 18 nations that were created. We are the Lord's chosen people, all right? And you have it where the rest of the heathen, the Lord's not dealing with. He ain't ever been for you, and they're counting as nothing but a drop, a spittle, of course, of a bucket, all right? And you Edomites, all right, because y'all call yourself white, but y'all not. Y'all need to understand that you're Edomites, okay?
White basically means pure, and they're probably the least pure nation in the entire world that was created. They're profane.
They outside the temple, all right? They wicked, They are the wicked, okay? And you have it where a lot of people, they don't know these scriptures, and so, of course, them in their ignorance, they just join hand in hand with these damn devils. But you know that they'll join hand with hand. What's that? The wicked shall not go unpunished. Yeah, roughly paraphrasing. So we don't go into some scriptures. We can go into a little bit of the video and just go. So you can play it.
Are they Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible, according to God?
Is this the
That's right.
The Covington Catholic
That's right.
controversy telling the white kids there that their intestines could be strewn all over the ground? Is this the same group?
We are not the same group, but we all teach and use the Bible to back up what we say. So they use the Bible, we use the Bible. See what I'm saying? So we scattered to the four corners of the earth teaching the word of God according to the Bible. See? That's what we teach. So the truth is, give me a scripture. Give me go back to Isaiah 8 and 20.
So they were also black Hebrew Israelites.
Look in the mirror, huh?
Were they not
Can I say this?
group?
Can I say this?
Just to,
It's not black Hebrew Israelites. We are Hebrew Israelites.
Okay, was that not the same group involved in that Covington case with at the Washington D.C. Memorial? Was that not the same group?
We're not the same group, but we know that. We affiliate
Will you
with them.
disavow the things that they said to those white kids?
What things are you talking about? Disavow what?
They said that they were incest, they were cousin fuckers, they're going to hell. They said that their intestines should be strewn across the floor. Can you disavow those
bring it out, Doc.
Give me
Pause.
Isaiah 14:21.
Alright, you can speak on it.
Kind. I was just gonna read the definition for disavow, I guess.
Go on.
It says refuse to acknowledge, disclaim knowledge of, responsibility for, or association with. So she was basically trying to get them to denounce everything that that other group that they had said to those Catholic school kids, trying to get them to disassociate themselves with that group, basically.
Yeah, it was that group we're talking about. I believe that was HOI, if I'm not mistaken. Zabak. All right, that group. They, of course, going back to the whole thing at the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., with the whole mega hat kid. He's an Edomite. His nationality is Edom. Esau Edom, a red Hebrew Edomite. Okay. And you had that whole thing with the Nathan Phillips, the so-called Native American. He's beating the drum, and of course they put the blame of this whole thing being provoked by the Hebrew Israelites, okay, or what they call black Hebrew Israelites, and we repeatedly tell them we're not black. But like I said, we know that there's an agenda that's behind it, and that's why they label us as black, all right, to fit, of course, their narrative. And obviously to demonize us and to hide the nationality from the real true Israelites, which there's of Negro, so-called Latino, and so-called Native American descent. All right, they're the 12 tribes of Israel. So just go into some scriptures. Because when you actually see this video, there's a bunch of confusion out there. You have it where you lie people, these Edomites, the wicked, never understand anyway. They coming up with a bunch of just vain opinions, which they not even sincere anyway. They're just devils, and they just bring deceit to of course the camp and disruption to the camp, because really they're not really trying to hear the actual message. All right, they don't want the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua to be declared, and obviously they don't want that judgment to be, of course, executed. They want, of course, their whole kingdom, being these Edomites, to continue. And those 2/3 Israelites that are rebellious, they want to, of course, continue forth in this captivity because they're complacent. Okay, they're pleased with this captivity that they're in. Okay, they, of course, accept everything that the so-called white man pushes forth, even though it's destructive and detrimental to their health, to their spirituality. All right, it, of course, oppresses ones of their heritage, all right, destroys the family. This is, and they give you black culture, all right, and these are the false philosophies, all right, which would lead to death.
Got a quick precept. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 3 verse 24. It says, "For many are deceived by their own vain opinion, and an evil suspicion hath overthrown their judgment." If you watch the video, all these people do is tell you what they think is the right thing, what they think is the wrong thing, having no understanding of scriptures. If these people even read the scriptures, most of them don't, but they just go about, telling you what they think, their own vain opinion, which it's not worth anything.
Yeah, we hardly guess aright. That's in the scriptures. Us as basically as people, we hardly guess aright. That's why we need what the scriptures actually say, because the scriptures, the law, statutes, commandments, all right, and everything that's written in the wisdom, knowledge, understanding of the scriptures, it makes everything clean cut. There's no gray areas in the scriptures, All right, because you have to understand, being in the flesh is what they say. The flesh is well, the heart is deceitful above all things. Who can know it? So I mean, you trust in your heart, what you think, which is your mind, your lob, all right, or lob. Okay, when you trust in that, I mean, obviously that of course can go off, and you might of course fall for emotions that's gonna cloud your judgment and just get you destroyed. All right, and that's what is going to happen to a lot of you people out there. Okay.
Want me to play the video, or you just want to get the precepts? Okay. Get Zechariah first. This is Zechariah chapter 11 verse 5. It says, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, and they that sell them say, blessed be Yahweh, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. Like if you watch in the video, the Akim, the brothers in the video, they was asking her what should be the recompense for slavery for what they've done, and they said the one guy I believe said basically nothing, and she was just trying to deflect blame, saying she didn't personally do anything. It says whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. These Edomites, they feel as if they haven't done anything wrong.
Yeah. These the Edomites, they've been running, from their judgment way back when you have that same spirit was in Cain, because you have to understand that he's going to be a vagabond and is a fugitive, basically fleeing from judgment, and actually a wanderer. He goeth about, and that's what Esau been doing. He been conquering lands, taking it, adding of course his own history to the place, all right, or subtracting it really and adding his own history, all right, his story. He's been, of course, hiding his actual nationality, that he's an Edomite, saying that he's white, saying that he's a Greek, saying that he's what else? Some of the things he called himself. He called himself basically everything on this fucking planet. When you go into it, he called himself Israelite, all right, because he's
an Egyptian.
Yeah, he's Egyptian.
Have you watched that movie 10 Commandments? Yeah. He's an Egyptian.
Yeah. He been everything but Esau. that's what you damn devils, that's what y'all all about. You everything but Esau, because you know that Esau, he has a judgment that's written, to be basically wiped out of fucking existence. All right, to be destroyed after 1,000 years of.
He's a Native American.
He a Native American and all this other stuff.
25% Cherokee.
I'm 25% Cherokee. Does that mean I get salvation? It's all a bunch of bullshit, man. And I don't care. We gonna just tell you flat out, man. Esau, you going into slavery. All right, you gonna get destroyed. All right, you gonna lose the kingdom. You losing everything, and that's why you making these low moves right now. These real foolish moves that come at us, because you're losing everything. All right.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 8 verse 11. Says, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. So these Edomites think because the Most High hasn't recompensed them, paid them back for the wickedness that they've done to us, they think it's all good. They think they're gonna keep getting away with it to the end of time.
Yeah, y'all think that there shouldn't be no payback for you. All right, and that's crazy. Look, we went off. The Lord judged us. But doesn't let you damn devils rule over us. Let other nations rule over us. All right. But you Edomites think that, of course, you don't deserve, because you're so pure. Okay. You don't deserve nothing to happen to you. I mean, that don't make any sense. All right. As I say, the brothers brought out in this actual this video that you reap what you sow. What a man basically does, obviously, he has to reap that. He there's a judgment for what you do. You have it where the Lord is gonna find his election blameless. 2/3 they're gonna be obviously seen as wicked because they ain't gonna return. And you Edomites, y'all can't even return, because the Lord not dealing with you, and there's no repentance for you. All right, though you, of course, sought cheerfully with tears. Okay, you understand that the Lord is angry. He's a so-called black man, a man of color, and he's mad at you damn Edomites. He's angry with the wicked every day, as it's written in the scriptures. All right.
Verse 12 it says, though a sinner do evil 100 times and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear the Most High, which fear before him. It says, but it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feareth not before the Most High.
Yep. Yeah, the scriptures talk about there's bounds that he can't pass and such. All right. Esau, time's up, man. You know, them them gates is closing, man. For you know what, Yahweh Shem Shai have it where you were loose for you know, for a little season. You having it where that little season is coming to its time, you know, and the Lord is gonna bring forth his, you know, his destruction. All right, just real quick, this Ecclesiasticus chapter 36 and 8. It says, "Make the time short, remember the covenant, and let them declare the wonderful works. Let him that escape be consumed by the rage of the fire, and let him perish that oppressed the people." And that's you damn Edomites. You oppress the people. All right. We're praying to Yahweh Shemeshah to make the time short. And him to remember, or you're going to remember is Zakar. The covenant, which is Barai. What's that? Barai Yath. Yeah, Barai Yath. All right. The covenant, the agreement that Yahweh Shemeshah made with the nation of Israel. There's blessings that's in store for the nation of Israel. All right. It says, going into more, I'm going to go to verse 10. It says, smite and sunder the heads of the rulers of the heathen that say there is none like we. It says, yeah, and that's what you Edomites, y'all of course think that, you know, y'all are our gods. All right. Y'all of course think that, you know, you can do whatever you want. You above the judgment of the Most High. Well, you're not, but man, you're just, you know, flesh. Okay. And the spirit, wicked spirit at that.
This is Galatians chapter 6 verse 7. It says, be not deceived, the Most High is not mocked, for whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Yeah, and what have these Edomites sowed? They sowed nothing but wickedness, destroying the planet, putting the Most High's people into slavery, into captivity, doing all types of wickedness, mutilating us. A man marry a woman. Edomite to take his woman and sleep with that man's woman. That's all types of wickedness, and you got to pay back what you did. You got to reap what you sowed.
Yeah, I mean, you got people working for these debt notes, you know, which is not real money. I mean, you of course use usury, you know, interest on everything. I mean, Jake don't even want to work these days because it's like the check you get. You see the amount of money they take. You're like, man, what the fuck am I doing, man? Like, this shit is crazy. But Jake got to work. You know, as it said in scripture, what does it say? Man, don't work, you don't eat. Roughly paraphrasing.
You're not supposed to, if I can say this, you're not supposed to be oppressing the poor. And that's all Esau does. He'll give these rich people with a lot of money, wealthy people, he'll give them tax breaks, while us, you know, fairly poor people, he'll tax us to hell and back. You're not supposed to be oppressing the poor, and that's all Esau does.
You pull up Ecclesiasticus chapter 14 and go to 14 and 4. Ecclesiasticus, Apocrypha.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 14 verse 4. It says, he that gathereth by defrauding his own soul gathereth for others that shall spend his goods riotously. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his own goods. Keep going. Verse 6, it says, there is none worse than he that envieth himself, and this is a recompense of his wickedness. And if he doth good, he doth it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness. It says, the envious man hath a wicked eye, he turneth away his face and despiseth men. A covetous man's eye is not satisfied with his portion, and the iniquity of the wicked drieth up his soul.
Yeah, you have it where you damn Edomites been obviously defrauding. All right, first of all, you defraud your own selves by obviously, look, Y'all fuck up the whole world. Everything is in it. Okay, you cheating people out of their money. Okay, you cheat yourselves because you destroy it. You're so self-destructive. You destroy the planet that's you're in. Okay, you destroy the water that you drink. You destroy the women that you fuck. I'm gonna just say it straight like that, because I mean, you make these women whores out here with your philosophy and stuff. You liberate these women. You give them feminism. You got these women. They call themselves like this particular chick, Katlin Bennett or whatever. She claims not to be a feminist, but then in the same tongue, she believes that she should be able to choose to carry a gun and choose whether, obviously, to defend herself, to basically kill somebody, because she basically, these women, when you go into it, they want to have the right to go everywhere they want, and if they feel threatened, they don't want to have the protection of a husband. They want to have all that liberation, that freedom of their own selves. All right, they want to be their own protection. They want to be, the one that saved themselves out of danger instead of having a head over them. Okay, this is the type of confusion we got to deal with. All right, in America, and you have it where the so-called white man set up all of these things. This is his playing ground, America, and this whole world, because the earth is given a hand of wicked. The whole world is under his whole vibration. It's crazy. It's only us that's not under his vibration, because we are returning to the power, and we got power through the words of Yahweh Shem Shai, in which that has us fleeing the filthy conversation of this world. All right, that's why it says in the scriptures, like, come out of her. This place is just polluted. With all type of shite. You got damn Edomites here just talking shit all day. I mean, we don't want to hear this stuff they talking about, because it's off. We go right into the scriptures. We sit there, anything they say, we think of scriptures that just, it's either, like I said, they, sometimes they'll say things right, but sometimes, but if they do, like I said, they don't mean to, it's like, I ain't giving them no damn credit. They mostly be lying, half truths and all that other stuff, just like how Satan was with Eve in the garden. All right.
You want me to keep going?
Yeah, you go to another scripture.
Okay.
But yeah, you got they greedy, they covetous, all right? They defraud a man, all type of things.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 14. It says, I know that whatsoever the Most High doeth, it shall be forever. Nothing can be put to it, nor anything taken from it, and the Most High doeth it, that men should fear before him. It says, that which hath been is now, and that which is to be hath already been, and the Most High requireth that which is past.
Yeah, that's right. So the Lord, he actually requires, all right, that which is past. What's in the past? Slavery. I mean, you damn devil still actually got us in your hands here today. Okay? You don't think that the Lord is unhappy with what y'all damn doing? Like I said, the Lord say he's been angry with the wicked every day. He's seeing us be persecuted and complaining and praying unto him all day, begging him to deliver us out of there. You have the Israelites that's not even, they don't even accept themselves as being Israelites. They actually complain, like, damn, man, this can't be life, Fucking crackers, they'll say, fucking crackers, man. No, they rolling, They taking everything from me. I can't do nothing. That's how Jake feel, because we in hell, shot wall. All right, it was just a lower state. All right, you damn Edomites, y'all gonna understand. Y'all gonna be in a lower state in hardcore slavery when you come to the kingdom. Okay, y'all gonna be our slaves. That's gonna be your hell. Okay, you ain't going to no hell, everlasting torments. Talking about under the world and all that bullshit. Because the chick tried to talk about. Katlin Bennett tried to claim about the other group talk about, yeah, y'all should go to hell and all this other shit or something like that of that nature. You damn devils going into hardcore slavery. That's what y'all going to. All right, it's gonna be a living hell for you, a lower state.
This is Psalms 73 and 8, it says, they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily.
You go into that word for corrupt.
Kind.
Yeah, so you got here for co-op, Mawak.
Kind. It says to mock, deride, jeer.
All right.
Kind.
So you got to mock. Now go down.
Oh, go down.
All
Salat.
right, Salat. No,
Salat.
go back to Salat. Yeah. To mock.
Kind.
All right. It said. So read it again all
Kind.
the way.
This is Psalm 73 and 8. It says, they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily.
Right. And lawfully, you go into what? Proud?
Kind.
Yeah. You can go into just to check this 100%. Yeah, you got here.
Maro Wam.
Yep.
Kind. It says proudly. Yeah, kind. Yeah, proudly. Kind.
Yeah, elevate. Yeah, proud. You know, so y'all mock at oppression. Because you see us in a lower state, y'all tell us about some, oh, aren't y'all guys happy you're getting a check? You get a house.
Like, yeah, why can't you pull yourself by your bootstraps? Why can't you just work hard and you'll be all right?
Hey,
Just follow the law.
Yeah. You'll get that dream. Look, just work real hard. Just work all the overtime all day.
If I can say this real quick, they'll see a Jake get shot and they'll just be like, oh, if he would have just followed the law, he wouldn't have got shot.
Yo, these damn Edomites set you up.
They speak loftily of oppression.
God.
Basically, a cop being able to just walk up to you and shoot you, that's oppression because you stole some cigarellos, whatever the hell Mike Brown stole.
God.
I think he stole some cigars or whatever they say he stole. Cop could just basically put you to death for that. That's oppression, and they speak loftily of it. They say, oh, he shouldn't have stole it.
God. Yeah, this shit crazy, man. We don't advocate Jake to steal, but Jake be stupid out here doing just dumb shit, man. Jake undisciplined. They wonton out here, so they getting caught up, and Esau ready to put you to death, man. Esau ready to put you to death.
The scripture said he beareth not the sword in vain.
That's right, man. He gonna use that blessing, which is the sword. That's what the so-called white man. I mean, Katlin Bennett, she tells you she don't hesitate to tell people that she what.
She carries. She said
she boasts on that she carry. You know I'm carrying.
Right?
Yes. Esau is a sword, man. So it's like, I'm not gonna be surprised. Yeah, and it's like crazy because it's like they went up to the camp and she provoked, basically incite all these different people. All right, she could have easily, claimed anything and just went bugged out. You know how women are hormonal and stuff. They could say these black men are, they feel threatened and just pull out the burner and oust all of them. It's good that brothers stay spiritual, because when these Edomites come up, they come in carnal, trying to, get us to act in the flesh and not in the spirit.
She was trying to provoke, like, a hostile response out of them, getting all in their faces, you know what I'm saying? Insulting them, calling them all manners of names.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would call them pussies. Oh, you guys are pussies just because she said something about some y'all wouldn't some of the nature of y'all wouldn't do it if y'all was on y'all own or some shit. Something stupid. I have to go back in the actual video. Brothers can go check out in the video. But these damn Edomites, they think we punks because we out there in numbers on the highways and hedges. No, we are men out there on the highways and hedges. Okay, because it takes obviously a lot of humility. It takes fear of the Lord to go out there on the highways and hedges to do this work. Not many people will actually put their lives on the line to do this work. You know what comes with coming to do this work? People can obviously see you. Your job can see you. All right? You have it where you got damn Edomites. Y'all hate us. We can be shot by any of y'all at any time. Cops can arrest us at any time. All right? These are some of the factors that comes. Our family hates us. Okay? That takes integrity. That takes a special kind of man to be able to do that. And I'm speaking of the elect man, okay? Because I know there's certain guys that go out and do it, but, they doing it obviously insincerely, all right? I'm talking to the sincere ones that go out there and do this work. Come on.
Did you want me to read the second Esdras one?
Yeah.
Okay. This is second Esdras 8 verse 1. It says, "And he answered me, saying, The Most High hath made this world for many, but the world to come for few."
Yeah, I bring out this scripture because you have to understand that this world is for many. This is for the so-called white man. This is for the 2/3 of Israel. All right, this world right now. Okay, but the world to come is for few. That's talking about the elect. All right, really, because the Lord, he gonna get it, the first fruits, the first grow round to enjoy the pleasures of this kingdom. All right, they're gonna be the governing body over the rest of Israel. Okay, and really, you got it where the meek, the Israelites, they're gonna enjoy this whole kingdom. All right, those that are counted as nothing in this world. Okay, the last in this world, they're gonna be first. All right. Let me see. I think there's one more scripture. I think that might be. This is I believe it's second Esdras 8 and 27, and it says here, "Regard not the wicked inventions of the heathen, but the desire of those that keep the testimonies in affliction. Think not upon those that have walked frankly before thee, but remember them which according to thy will have known thy fear." And I believe this is Esdras. All right, these are prayers, begging the Lord to basically remember the elect, because this is all about the elect. The elect being able to get through everything that they're going through, these hardships, the persecution. All right. Because remember, we're being as martyrs, which that means a witness, okay, for the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. When we go out there and put our lives on the line, when you see us assembling in a camp, all right, when we go out there in these different various places where we've been scattered to, preaching His word, all right, we praying Yahweh Bashem Yahushai for chesed, or for mercy. That's why we doing this. We want salvation. And that's what these Edomites don't understand, man. They don't understand the yoke that actually, we bearing our cross, because they're carnal, okay? It is what it is, though. This is only for us to understand, not for them, all right?
Okay. I got a quick precept real quick. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 13 verse 8. It says, "For we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth." Yeah, so what she was basically trying to do was trying to demonize this word, but she failed miserably, okay? Because all that has done is brothers are making countless amount of videos basically exposing, doing more exposure, bringing out the truth even more.
Yeah, like I said, man, the Lord set up and He controls both sides of the spectrum. So everything, even though you're on the left-hand side trying to come up against the Hebrew Israelites, what y'all call black Hebrew Israelites, most people are seeing these videos and they go like, "Ooh, who is these guys?" And they may, of course, of the elect, see the videos, and then that brings and wake up another soul. So it's all for, of course, the actual plans of the Most High. All right, even if it may seem, oh, this is negative. These people coming down on us. You got a lot of people getting a lot of these Israelites, some of these Israelites in these other groups, and some of these old bottles. They of course are starting to distance themselves from the camps. And they're saying, that we wicked and all this other stuff, and we read Torah,
Because I don't know too much about it, but I be seeing certain dudes on the comments boards talking about these camps not right, the Most High ain't set up these camps. So basically, we the one, well not we, but the apostles and the elders and the brothers on down, they taught them the truth. Now we don't got the truth. Now they know what the real truth is, even though they learned under us. Now we not right. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
It's a bunch of fucking confusion out there, man. It's crazy, you know. We should just listen. We just read Torah, and you know, Shabbat. As somebody has, I believe somebody has said. I think this Apostle Elder Tahar has said that these Israelites, they just all right. We woke up to being Jews. Yeah, we just read Torah and have a Shabbat service or something that nature. He said. And just stay in the house. No, we gonna go out in the highways and hedges and lift up the banner of Yahweh Shemi Al Shai. We gonna wake up our people. We gonna, of course, we gonna blow the trumpet and show our people their transgressions. We gonna condemn the so-called white man. All right, we gonna preach his gospel so that the end obviously can come. All right, which we at the end anyway.
Yeah, with them saying the Most High didn't set up these camps. So what about Yahweh Shai saying go out in the highways and hedges? Yeah. You know, of course, even if we did just videos at home, yeah, people would get edified and see it. But even us going out on the highways and hedges, we're showing our faith by what? By proclaiming and glorifying the names of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And we're showing our faith by putting our lives in danger, not being ashamed of the gospel.
Yeah, you could pull up, basically we made a spectacle. You know that one? Alright. Into angels, into men. And bear with us, Hakim, because we, a lot of this we just go into the spirit. Yeah. Because, a lot of this, we, like I said, we enjoy doing the work. Sometimes, we have some scriptures, but then, we just go in the spirit. The spirit goes where it want to go.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 9. It says, "For I think that the Most High has set forth us, the apostles, last."
Right, and the power apostle means one that's sent out. All right? We all were sent out. But you have order. You have elders and apostles at Great Millstone. All right.
It says, "As it were appointed to death, for we are made a spectacle unto the world and to angels and to men."
Right. That's right. Now go into the word for spectacle. You have spectacle in the Greek, which you got. You can play it.
Strong's G 2302. Theatron.
Yeah, so theatron means it has here basically you got on here a public show. All right, a public show, a theater, general audience. Implication is show itself, figuratively. Yeah, basically we put ourselves out there, and then people could just see. All right, so you have it where we're out there. You got not only people, man seeing. You have the angels, because the Lord, His eyes would do His eyes are do His angels. All right, they beholding everything. Okay, they make an account for everything, a record of what's going on, and reporting and telling the Most High everything that's going on. All right, you have it where these different spirits. Okay, and that's left hand and right hand. You got evil spirits that's watching what's going on. All right, but Yahweh Shemi Shai has set up this in a particular way, in the fashion He wanted for His movie, and it's all written in the scripture. So what ultimately is happening is that which is written. Okay, and we have to be mindful of these demons and not to be carnal. All right, because like I said, it ain't gonna be good for you to be arrested because some damn Edomite, all right, done provoke you, all right, and you done struck her. Or struck him. Right now, you can't be out there on the line doing the work. It's more profitable for us to be out there than to be obviously in jail and caught up and hemmed up. All right. So obviously, I put that out as an admonishment, to certain brothers, that's out there. To of course keep it spiritual, keep it in the precepts. Keep it tight and just rely on Yahweh Shemi Shai, knowing that. You have a protection due, of course, His angels. The Lord has His angels encamped about those that fear him. So, with that, we just gonna close out and give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ruach HaKodesh.
Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who rule well. And peace and salutations to the election. Watch out for these these demons. All right, that's out there. Katlin, Bennett, all these different agents. We gotta watch out. Shalom.
Shalom.